St. Clair County RESA presents Dateline Schools, hosted by Terry Harrington.
This week on Dateline Schools, our travels take us to Crull Elementary School in Port Huron, so we have the opportunity to meet the January Distinguished Teacher of the Month here in St. Clair County. So it's my pleasure to talk with first grade teacher Kathy Serazin. And Kathy, congratulations, first of all.
Thank you. It's a big honor.
And I understand it was quite the surprise when Mr. Kane and Mr. Rasky and the rest of the folks all came in to present you with the honor.
Oh, I think anybody who was there or saw it knew. I was totally taken off kilter. I mean, I thought it was kind of a walkthrough, an observation. I just kept right on teaching until the cameras and everybody were around. I'm thinking, oh, yeah, this is something. And then Brenda, of course, came up.
And I think that's part of it, just that surprise and capture that look.
Yep, it's a surprise.
How about for your students? I'm sure they had some wide eyes too, didn't they?
Well, we have visitors come because we have a lot of people come and watch what we're doing to learn some things. And so they're used to people coming in. Like even today when you guys came in, they knew right away there were people joining us. So at first they were like, okay, so it's people coming in. And then there's the camera. And they knew I was off kilter. So as soon as Brenda brought the big check and everything, they were screaming. And they were right away talking about what we're going to spend the money on. So,
oh, of course.
Yeah,
Great.
They had their ideas.
So give us a little bit of background of Kathy Serazin and what your background is. I know you started teaching, Hays, Kansas, is that?
Hays, Kansas, right outside of Wichita. So I went to Michigan State, and right out of Michigan State, I went to live with my brother, who lives in Wichita, and applied for jobs around there. And I started in first grade in Hays at a school called Nelson Elementary, and then I met my husband and moved to Michigan, and I had kids, and then I taught at St. Mary's here in Port Huron, and then came to Port Huron Schools about 12 years ago.
Okay. Have you always been here at Crull, or have you been in other buildings too?
No, I was during that cycle of seniority, so I got transferred a little bit in the beginning.
Have you always taught first grade, or have you been in some of the other grades?
Yeah, basically in kindergarten and first grade for about 20 years.
We'll be back with more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry.